It's the 2K.
Playoff game 1 now, history. Time for game 2 of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Pistons in Detroit. And guys, for the Pistons, they took care of business in game 1, protecting their home court. Tonight, a chance to extend their lead and assert their dominance in this series. And after winning game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen.
I'm a little overconfident. You're overconfident? Yeah. Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take the approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until a team wins on the road. So they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident tonight as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what?
Oh, my gosh. Another song.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The Detroit fans already at a fever pitch here inside the Palace of Auburn Hills. Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2 just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at Detroit, a successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first 2 games of the series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with the win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose 2 in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
So the Nets starting 5. Kersey misses.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
On defense, Detroit, they won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, Greg, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Misses from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Passes to Andrew. Detroit, no good that time either. The Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Kersey with the ball. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Andrew. Takes it from 10. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. The Pistons shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Kersey, good.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Here's Hines, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. All sorts of time, and he drops that one in. He's got 6. Nets trail by 7. There's a screen. Here's Kersey. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. Coach didn't mince words for his team, telling them that even though they took game 1, they'll need to come out and play the same way to keep home court advantage. He said, so far, we've just held serve, and it's only going to get tougher from here on out.
Thanks again, Doris. Now here is Carter. And the pass to Andrew. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Kersey. He tries for 3. Let's keep it alive. Out left to the wing. Goes up again, and that's going to be a treble. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard so we can look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA during the regular year. The Pistons, number 1.
I tell you what, Kevin, they've got to be really pleased with their performance in the regular season in terms of point production. I mean, they found scoring opportunities and made the most of them as a team. The work they've been doing in the offseason has clearly paid off.
Henry passes to Andrew, and he's good on the 3-ball. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this time out here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
And Brooklyn has possession. Down by 12. Can they get it? Got a hand on it. Carter, the pass to Hines. There's the screen. Off the pick. The shot is off.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Got a piece of it. Andrew. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 11.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
To the wing on the left. Passes to Dawkins. Here's Powell. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The wing jumper off target. Hines, the pass to Andrew. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And the officials call a traveling violation. And the Pistons making a change here. White's checked in. The Nets making a switch here. Pistons leading by 16. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Brooklyn timeout call. Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
So it's Brooklyn now. It's a 16-point game. Trying to get back on track. That's good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Detroit.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Pistons leading by 12. They set the pick. Here's Hines. Cannot hit. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Shepard. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Out to the right wing. To the paint. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. Brooklyn shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes the first. The Nets making a switch here. Harrington's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Second chance shot. The shot is off. And it's Detroit the other way. Pass to Simpson. Andrew. He's guarded by Harrington. That's good. He's got 15.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Nets trail by 11. Here's Shepard. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And White kicks to Burke. Here's Taft, and there's another one for the Pistons.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
The stupendous finish in traffic.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it. It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Really left alone that time. 7 points in the game.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting free throws.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Nets trail by 10. Shepard, the pass to Harrington. The pass to Reed. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish. You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
We get a break in the action. Let's take a peek at the leading defenses. The Nets second.
Kevin, their opponents haven't been able to score effectively throughout the regular season because they always seem to have an answer for whatever offense their opponents throw at them.
There's 1:26 left in the first. Outside, White. Over to the wing. Here's Andrew. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Pistons ball.
.110 left to play in the first quarter. They set the pick. 3 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Pushing it up. Passes it to Shepard. He feeds it to Harrington. Pass to Hoffman. The pass to Reed. He kicks to Harrington. Here's Shepard. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Pistons leading by 8. Simpson, the pass to Andrew. Pistons passing it around. Here's White. It's deflected. Passes it to Reed. Inside. Ripped away. Simpson. The shot is off. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Pistons lead by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Nets trail by 8. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Detroit. And it's Hines in at the point guard. The shot by Powell, no good. Pistons shooting in this game, 45%. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Pistons have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. First free throw is good. Detroit making a switch here. And he makes both free throws. And the Nets with possession here. Trailing by 10. Kersey passes to Shepard. Here's Dawkins. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Dawkins has got his first bucket of the night.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Detroit with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Powell down low. Defended by Carter. Powell, that's good.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Here is Kersey. Gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. 4-point game. And it's off from 3-point range. No good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Barlow. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
Detroit with the basketball.
Pistons leading by 4. Inside. Here's Philemon. The shot from the low post is good.
Philemon.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Kersey passes to Dawkins. Banked in off the glass. Dawkins has got his second basket of the game.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Count that one.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Tries a 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Henry passes to Hines. Charity stripe shot. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Here's Barlow. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Well, the small forward position is where you expect to see a lot of the league's top shooters. And during the regular season, these were the best of that bunch. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Carter with a screen on Kersey. Hines the pass to Carter. That's good. And the Pistons lead by 8.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Dawkins. Shot clock at 6. Kersey passes to Shepard. And it's blocked. Now Detroit moving it up. And it's denied. And they're able to recover. And here's Kersey. Here's Powell. Banked in off the glass.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Feeds it to Carter. And finished off by Carter.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Pistons to the inside. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Nets have hit just 2 free throws in 5 attempts today. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Dawkins.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Pulls up on the wing. The shot will not go. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Kersey kicks to Powell. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
They set the pick. Pass to Andrew. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots. And Brooklyn has possession. They trail by 6. Kersey passes to Dawkins. Fades away. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Detroit leading by 3. Here's Hines. And Dawkins pulls it down. Dawkins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
There's a screen. Kicks to Powell. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And now just a 1-point Detroit lead. Hines covered by Kersey. Good. 7 points in the game.
just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
Here's Powell. 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Hines covered by Kersey. Hines off target from outside.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
On the top of the key, Carter pulls it in.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Now Kersey. Here's Stallworth, but he gets it back. .158 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Henry. Here's Philemon. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Right block shot. That one's good. And the Piston lead is cut down to 3 points. Nice bucket there from Dawkins.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
And Brooklyn making a change here. .130 left here in the second. To the middle. That's tipped. Here's Kersey. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And it's now only a 1-point Piston lead. Burke, the pass to Andrew. Now the feed to Burke. The pass to Andrew. Clock at 6. Buries the 20-footer. 19 points in the game.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's the screen. Here's Kersey. But they'll get another chance. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Harrington can't get it to go.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Pistons have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
He's off on the second. Nets trail by 4. Shepard. Burke covering. Pass to Reed. It's deflected. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. It's Detroit. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And welcome, everybody. Glad to have you back for this NBA postseason halftime report. Ernie Johnson alongside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Looking at the Pistons, getting out to a 2-0 lead in the series would mean so much to them. And it looks like this game could go down to the wire trying to achieve that goal. This game is definitely still up for grabs, the way these two teams are battling. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, their playmakers were in top form tonight. They showed great court vision and great ball movement. That's why they had so many assists. It's much easier to defend guys who don't want to pass the basketball.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Well, they're shooting in the low 30s from downtown. That's not disastrous. That's terrible. But it's a big reason why they're not winning this game. They need to run harder off the picks, try to get more open looks, and then the shooters got to finish the job. Yak 'em.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Nets trail by 4, and Brooklyn looking who they've got. Kersey with the ball. Got a hand on it. Now the dish to Henry. Rebound, Brooklyn. Dawkins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Stallworth, defended by Carter. They recover it to the inside. Here's Stallworth. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in. Dawkins has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Brooklyn. Hines, covered by Kersey. Here's Hines. Here's Philemon, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. He's got 11.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Kersey passes to Dawkins. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Powell, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. They set the screen. Kersey, that one wide left.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Uncovered. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Dawkins. Here's Kersey. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Nets trail by 4. Here's Stallworth. Here's Powell. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Here's Andrew, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. While we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best rebounding teams in the regular season. The Pistons, number 1.
What a tremendous regular season for them on the board. I mean, they never seemed to fade during long games and kept grabbing rebounds until the final whistle. They played 48 minutes of basketball, and they'll expect to do the same thing here in the postseason.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Nets trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Dawkins. 10 points for him. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Pistons leading by 4. Hines covered by Kersey. Here's Hines. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Brooklyn's getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Kersey. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
That free throw good from Kersey. And Kersey drops both of them. The Pistons leading. Hines covered by Kersey. And that one's good. He has 6.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Dishes it to Powell. 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
White, he's checked in for Crow. Here's White. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The pass to Hines. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Pistons lead by 6.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Outside, White. Passes it to Andrew. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Pass to Shepard. Stallworth. White covering. 5 on the clock. Unloads. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Shepard.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Down low. That's tipped. Here's the screen. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound by the Pistons. At one point, they led by 16. And there's the pass to Andrew. To the paint. And he dumps it down.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
Feeds it to Powell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
Here's Burke. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Passes it to Simpson. Detroit, no good that time either.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Here's Stallworth. Shot is no good. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Had the space there, but it's offline. Nets trail by 4. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Pistons leading by 3. Kicks it to White. There's the pick. Simpson, the pass to Burke. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Taft. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. He has 6. Nets trail by 5. White covering. Here's Shepard. Sinks the three-pointer. Here's White. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Andrew. From deep. Harrington with the rebound. Harrington's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shepard, the pass to Harrington. Here's Stallworth, and it's all evened up.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg. And I like the fact they never put their chin in their chest when they were down early. I mean, they were down big early. They were composed, and they never got desperate and stayed within themselves. Very impressive. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You got to be aware of your clock and your situation. Really good awareness right there on the assist.
That's trailed by 5. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Harrington the screen. Inside. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. Pistons leading by 3. Carter dishes to Burke. Back to Carter. Puts it up from 12. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 3 assists now in this one.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pistons lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. The feed to Carter. Shoots from 14. That's short off the rim. Nets trail by 3. And for the Nets, we've got Kersey. And it's Dawkins in at the center position. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Dawkins has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Nets and for Detroit. Here's Hines. Rebounded by the Nets. to take the lead. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
Powell, he's checked in for the Nets. The Pistons shooting 43% from the floor. And here is Henry. Top of the key. And Dawkins pulls it down. Dawkins has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Kersey, and the bank shot is good. And the Nets lead by 1. The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Hines. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Kersey kicks to Powell. No love that time. With that miss, he is now 6 for 9. Here's Hines. Another shot. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Shepard. Kersey's good. Kersey's got the lead up to 1 now for Brooklyn.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Here's Powell. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Offensive rebound. Here's Philemon. Detroit, no good that time either.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Shooting for Detroit, Dawkins. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Dawkins. Both shots good from the stripe. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Hines. Kept alive. Carter got a piece of it.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
They set the pick. Now Henry lets it fly. That one off the back iron and out.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Stallworth. Rebound, Detroit. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now the dish to Henry. Releases from 15. Got a hand on it, but he stays with it. And that one's good. He has 31.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Kersey kicks the foul. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
The Pistons trail it. Hines, covered by Kersey. Lets it go from 11, and Detroit again with the bucket. There is just no way Clark could tell who is going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this, Dan, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Clark, that's a great point. When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities. And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, head coach of the Pistons had some words for his team over the break. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter. I think, Clark, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground. It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
The pass to Andrew. Again, the Pistons score.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Tries from 10. It's deflected, but he recovers it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kersey. Can't get it to go. And Detroit the other way now. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Take a look at the numbers in this one for Carter. 8 rebounds, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
And he makes the first. Carter hits them both. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Got a piece of it. It's deflected. Kersey with the ball. They get a hand on it. Fast break Detroit. Henry leading the charge. Passes it to Hines. Pass to Andrew. Carter on the wing. That doesn't go either for Carter.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Kersey knocks down the 3-ball. Kersey's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
And he gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
To the left side wing. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by Powell, no good. The Pistons shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. Pistons passing it around. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Drains the three-pointer. And now a 4-point Piston lead.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Nets trail by 4. Here is Kersey. Here's Powell. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And it's Carter penetrating to the middle. Here's Andrew. Connects on the open J. He has 35.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Pass to Kersey. Shot clock at 6. Inside. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Powell.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
.151 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Andrew. It's tipped. And here's Kersey. This is the Powell. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Philemon. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Shooting free throws.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the palace, let's give it up for your auto motion.
To the left wing. Now Kersey. Here's Powell. Dawkins the pass to Kersey. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Kersey's got 20 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Philemon. Here's Andrew. Come!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
They get a hand on it. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. That's good.
And that steal paid instant dividend.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Here's Stallworth, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And Detroit has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Philemon. Nails it!
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Barlow, the three-pointer, no good.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Here is Kersey. Fades. The shot no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shooting free throws.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Jacobs can't get it to fall. And so the Pistons take the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-0 with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal, got Kenny the Jet Smith. Without further ado, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
And that will wrap up this round one broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.